Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Trails in the Sky. We are going to head back to the guild, report in, get some rest, and go to another battle another day. I'm very anxious to make some meaningful progress in this game. And I realize that my anxiousness is hindering my enjoyment of the game. What? What did I do? I killed a monster on Ritter Road, apparently. Estelle, Joshua, congratulations on your victory. Thank you. Wait, how'd you know already? Grant already reported in. So, how was it? Honestly, it felt more like surviving than actually winning. Joshua explained that there were Sky Bandit and Special Op teams. I see. I'd heard that the Sky Bandits were given special permission to participate, but I must admit, I'm surprised to hear about the Special Ops, particularly that their leader is so powerful. The team was pretty tough, but that commander was, like, on a different level altogether. He moved like a cat, and was swinging that huge sword around like it was a toy. I could barely believe he was human the way he was fighting. Is that a Berserk reference? There's a lot of Berserk reference I'm noticing. Yeah, what she said. Elnan? What do you know about Second Lieutenant Lawrence's personal history? Nothing, I'm afraid. The Intelligence Division is new, and Colonel Richard suppressed all information regarding them since their official inception. That includes information on the Lieutenant. Drat. Joshua? You seem pretty caught up with that guy in red. Is there something we should be watching out for? No. We need to know who we're facing, that's all. Anything that can give us an edge in the tournament. Good point. Knowing your enemy is the best way to beat him, after all. Actually, this doesn't concern the Lieutenant, exactly. Today at noon, a military patrol vessel arrived at the landing port. Its passenger was the Colonel's right-hand woman, Captain Almathea. That is news. Captain Almathea, is that sneaky fox-faced woman? That witch who used Tita to threaten the professor? She's traveling through all the major cities. Her arrival was unexpected and caused all civilian airship lines to run late. Yeah, that doesn't bode well. A tour of the major cities? Sounds like a cover for her to hunt down the professor. We've got all branches investigating her trip very carefully. We'll let you know as soon as we learn anything. You two just focus on the tournament for now. You bet. Thanks so much for all your help. I guess it's time to turn in. Where are we going? The hotel, right, North Block, I think? Yeah, alright. So, you're finally back. You sure know how to keep a fellow waiting. Hey, I know that voice. Hey, it's your boy Niall. Good to see you, Niall. Have you been? Don't tell me you came here just to see little old us. Okay then, I won't tell you. I'm doing interviews with the returning contestants for my article. I figured you folks would be my best bet for getting the inside story. I was hoping I'd get a chance to ambush you into an interview at the hotel. You're way too good at your job, you know that? Well, it's not that we're not glad to see you. But this was you we're talking about. What's your angle? Hunting for the next big story, I'll bet. You won me to the quick, kid. I've been like a big brother to you. And you scratch my back, I scratch yours. And now you think of me as nothing but a news hound? We know you're nothing but a news hound. Not to mention, the age difference is a little much for us to think of you as a brother. Oh, shut it. If that's how you're gonna be, then I'm leaving. And you're coming with me. I wouldn't mind a little night air before bed. Good. We're halfway there, then. There's this quaint little eatery right next door to where I work. It's a perfect place to sit and talk. I'm sorry if there's background noise, I'm just playing with my analog sticks. Hey, this is a nice little place. Feels less like a bar and more like a coffee shop. That might explain the smell of coffee. I hear the owner started up this place as a hobby. The brew here is amazing. Plus, he took some advice from someone later on and added curry rice to the menu. Curry with authentic spices. I just like the atmosphere out here, though, personally. Have a seat. Let's get this interview started. Not so fast. We're just in that big match, so we're pretty damned hungry. I'm not about to smell food without eating food. Dinner does sound lovely right about now, actually. Gah, damn kids. Fine, I'll buy you dinner. And while you're stuffing your faces, you can give me the exclusive on any news you found. And there's the pitch. By the way, isn't Dorothy with you today? Nah, I gave her something else to work on. Now come on, inside with the both of you. Whew, the food in here sure is spicy. Tasty, though. Nothing beats ribs covered in sauce with some potatoes that are cooked just right. I like a good cup of coffee after a meal myself. I've always heard it's difficult to make it well. Way to eat up a man's paycheck, you guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to afford all this on a reporter's salary. Now, it was a great meal, and great meals don't come cheap. Okay, now, you were saying something about an interview? Huh, I could write a story about extortion. Moving on. There ain't much to confirm about the Queen's really... There ain't been much... God. I can't read. It's been consistent this entire Let's Play, and consistent across my other Let's Plays I cannot read. Moving on. There ain't been much to confirm that the Queen's really taken ill after the guardsmen went all terrorist. What I need is some clear info that hasn't been combed over and cleaned up by the army. I heard a little from Dorothy about the kidnapping in Zeiss. Look, let me get right to the point. I know you got Colonel Richard by the proverbial tail. I just need to know how hard you're holding on. Way to be blunt there. Sounds like you've already figured out an awful lot. I knew he was crooked. Before that interview in our magazine bumped up his popularity, he wasn't really well known or worth paying attention to. Seems like this guy's been planning his moves every step of the way. Right now we can't say for sure that he's planning some kind of treason against the throne, but it does look like he's manipulating the Duke somehow. Duke Dunan. He's taking advantage of the Queen's poor health and acting like he owns Gransel Castle, alright. But what I don't get is why none of the military bigwigs are making their move. Well, about that. What do you think, Joshua? Should we tell him? Well, we could definitely use some fresh intel ourselves. As long as he scratches our backs, let's scratch his. Hey now, you two know something, don't you? We would have told you sooner. But anything we say from here on out has to be completely off the record. I hope you're ready for this. Ah, shit. I'm not really gonna like this, aren't I? But fine. Say what you're gonna say. You said you were ready for this. That's just... no way. Are you really serious? I'm afraid so. The Special Ops soldiers were behind the Sky Bandit incident, as well as the arson. Not to mention the kidnapping of the kingdom's greatest scientific mind. General Morgan is at the top of the chain of command, and even he's basically under arrest. All of the terror-style activities are being made out to look like the guardsmen are doing it. Okay, enough. You made your point. Damn it all. I can't even report a word of this. The Army censors already have their stamp all over the latest issue. They did their work at the final printing stage. Really? And I'm left with nothing to cover except for this damn tournament. Hey, wait a minute. You two have something up your sleeves, don't you? That's why you're in the tournament. You could say that. We can't give you all the details on our current request. We do, however, think that we need to make a move, just to break the deadlock. You don't say. Alright then. Since I can't do anything as a reporter, I might as well pitch in. I'll see what I can dig up. I've got a few sources, with fingers in places the guild would never go. That'll be a big help. Doing anything to oppose the military is going to be a risky proposition, you know? Are you sure you're okay with this? Let me deal with that. Now's as good a chance as ever to prove that the pen really is mightier than the sword. Niall. Understood. Thank you. Yeah, just leave it to me. So what do you want more information on? Info about the army's movements would be good, as would knowing whether or not all of the Royal Guardsmen have been arrested, and also where General Morgan is being held. Got it. All stuff that I've been thinking about as well. I'll check him out. Anything else? Maybe some background info on someone in the intelligence division? Huh? You mean like a background check? On Colonel Richard, Captain Amalthea, and the 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence. If we have to face any of them, the more we know, the better our odds. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. And you can bet that the Colonel's working on the same principle. He'll probably be watching the fights tomorrow or the next day. Do you think you can manage it, Niall? I do know a few army folks. I can't get you anything classified, but I might be able to scare up that profile info. Okay then, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. We appreciate it. Hey, don't sweat it. You can pay me back by winning that championship and filling me in on what you hear at the dinner party. I figured as much. We'll do everything we can. Afterward, Estelle and Joshua returned to their hotel room, where they retired early for the night. The next morning... Well, we all seem accounted for. Shall we be off? Our match is in the afternoon, just like yesterday, so we're free to do as we please in the meantime. We can stop by and get our equipment set up, maybe we'll work on a little monster killing on the way. Oh, if that's what you're after, I know exactly where to go. Estelle told them about the key to the sewers that the Ravens had given her and Joshua. You don't say. That's mighty interesting. I hear there are some tough monsters down there, so maybe they'll prove to be worthy opponents. A Byzantine labyrinth, snaking out beneath this jeweled city. My adventurer's bosom strains its corset strings. I have no problem with that, provided we have the time. I think the entrance is just at the edge of the Western Block's residential district. Alright, first of all, let's go to the weapon shop, see if we can buy anything. How much do I have? 24k. I can beef up Joshua's attack strength by 10. Also Zane's by about 15. This isn't gonna help me in the long run, is it? $189 to $211 for Estelle, $163 to $188, and then boosting his other defense. I still don't know what that is. I need to look at the handbook again. Whatever, I'll buy this for Joshua. Put that on him. Alright. He still needs a weapon. No, he doesn't need a weapon, I should say. Alright. Okay, right. Residential District West Block, yes? Which is over yonder. Okay, I got you. Navigation is still on point, as you can see. Sewers, sewers, sewers. Ooh, house for sale. I wonder if that's gonna come to fruition at any point. News service. I love Colonel Richard. He's smart, he's macho, he's fit, he's hot. I'd love to do an exclusive on him. Alright. I'm guessing I'll come here later. This is not where I want to go. That's just a random ass house. There we are. Let's see what we're up against, shall we? Alright, elementals. Ground, a fire, and wind. Perfect.
Hey, over here! What, you yella?
Since he's the tank, I find it fitting to, never mind. Alrighty. Quick draw, sniper shot, impede. That's an impede, I want to save that. When are you gonna cast that? You have quite a cast time, don't you?
Come on.
Now I know strength buffs their physical attack power. That was a bit of a waste, wasn't it? Oh, not really. Beautiful. Now, if this is any indication, we should be good and ready for the tournament. Beautiful.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Alright. Cool. Same dude. Let's try someone different. Let's try someone more... I mean, sure. Yeah, this will be useful, definitely. I wonder if that stacks with Estelle's morale boost. I wonder if I don't have Black Fang equipped on Joshua, do I? Now, when it says cuts down enemies with an instantaneous attack. No, that can't be instant. That's just too that's too easy. This'll soften him up. And I think that pushed out of his area. Yeah, it did. I do have to be mindful of which attacks move others. I should have used La Terre. 728. Blind, that's good. Zane can finish him off since he's got a strength buff. Beautiful.
They messed with the...
After 37 hours, I'm kind of getting used to the combat. Now, is there like a special cutscene in here? Or is this just training? Okay, elementals on these guys. Fire. Do fire. Always do fire. Miss. That's fine. You're water and... okay. That's one down. I don't believe you have any fire moves, do you? You do. Awesome. And just in case that doesn't work out, have some of this. Beautiful.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Estelle learned Barrage. Okay. Now that's good. Now that's fantastic, because now... an extended, more powerful version of Pummel. So why would I ever use Pummel ever again? Same thing with Joshua. Why would I ever use Sever if I can use Black Fang? Olivier has... oh my god. Disable or Oral Blast. I'm all about the area of effect attacks. I need to disable all before they disable me. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh, this is much more powerful. But its range is... wait, no, what? Range of 5. Speed of 15. I've mainly been using, like, arts with him, so let's try this out. Let's try the zero shot and see how far we get with that. See how effective with it is. Estelle's got a crit. Perfect. These guys are weak to fire. Should I build up my my CP meters before moving to the tournament so I have like maximum advantage? Yeah, the range on that gun is not great. I'm dealing with these dudes very swiftly, which I like. I know they're basic mobs, but it's always nice to know that I'm... Ooh, yeah, there's a treasure chest there. Should I go for it? I don't know. There might be something useful in the treasure chests, even if it's just like tier bombs and stuff like that. Don't be shocked now, but it's empty. Well, that's great. Oh. Okay, cool. I'll just take care of these guys real quick. I shouldn't be wasting CP, should I? I should be saving it. Let me just check elementals again. Is it just fire? It's just fire. Alright, that's fine. Time attacks are just as effective, aren't they? Oh, you don't have Latier anymore? Oh, I messed with your quartz setup, that's why. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Should save CP. Alright, that's great. Oh yeah, fire. Alright. The poison went away after I left that battle, which is good. Oh, Estelle has a crit. I didn't even need to do that. There you go. Oh boy. Awesome. This is also a good place for wind quartz. Terror bomb. The chest is empty. Are you surprised? I think the chest, like, comments are my favorite element of this game. I know that's surprising to hear because there's so many good things about this game. But I don't know, the chest comments really get me. As being, like, really charming and effective, snappy. I think I'm gonna go to the tournament because I want to progress the story. Now I just have to get out of here. Shouldn't be hard, right? Yep, alright, I'm good. Rest up at the inn, and then go to the tournament. That is a good training ground, I must say. Really provides ample opportunity to, like, you know, train your skills, get your CP up. Oh yeah, I didn't get my CP up, damn it. South block. This is where the inn... No, wait, it's the north block. I'm lost again. Barental's a very big place. With a lot of people. I need to actually talk to the person, right? 200 for the night. You serious? Alright. I wonder if I can do anything with, if I can unlock any orbment slots. Because I think Estelle's and Joshua's are all unlocked, but I'm not sure about Olivier and Zane. You're all open, you're all open, you're all open, and... Okay, alright. So everybody's open. I'm just gonna, Ooh, sleep. Put enemy to sleep with 10% success. Blind. Max EP. EP cut. Freeze? I need some more quartz for all of these. I don't know if I should concern myself with this at the moment. Let's take a look at these. I don't want to spend too much time in these menus because it's very boring, I know that. Man, New Game Plus is going to be something else, dude. Zane is very diverse now that I think about it. He has a lot. He has Earth, Water, Fire, and Air, as well as Time. So he could be a good spellcaster. Olivier has Advanced Time and mostly and a Mirage. Joshua's focused in Wind and Water and Time. Estelle's got Water mostly and Fire and Time. So even if enemies don't have elementals, they still have an effective way of using arts with time powers. Which is good, which is excellent. Now, let's, okay. Where is the tournament? It's East Block, yeah? Right over here. I don't know why the frame rate takes a dive on this particular section. Alright, before we go into the tournament, it's about that time again, so thank you very much for watching. That was Trails in the Sky. It's available on Steam and the PSP for about $20. The second chapter, the sequel, is also available on Steam and the Vita for $30. Please pick them up if you can, because they're fantastic games, and I'm doing them an injustice by blind LPing them. This was a mistake, I fully admit that, but hope you enjoy it, and hope you enjoy the game if you choose to buy it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Toodaloo.